Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 576. Title of today's lesson is the difference between lady killer, womanizer, and player. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot? Do it right now. Let's get right to it. All right, now we got two meanings for lady killer. It's used in two ways. You look at the dictionaries, and you see one is negative, that's closer to kind of a womanizer, and the other one tends to be more positive. So let's look at the first one as the more positive one. A man who is exceptionally attractive to women. Okay. Or an attractive, successful man who tends to quickly leave the women he has affairs with. A lady killer is perhaps the most smooth and high class of the three terms. So we do tend to them being more successful and more high class. Think James Bond, in his day, that he might have been referred to as a bit of a lady killer, well, or at least using those skills to his spying and get information. All right, womanizer is perhaps the most negative of these three terms. It is mostly used in a disapproving way. He mostly seems to be interested in conquests and using women by having many short relationships. So he's basically just interested in getting the woman, sleeping with her, and then moving on. He is not necessarily handsome and smooth and will often lie to get what he wants. Yes, so... but he tries a lot. I don't know necessarily. I mean, a lady killer and a player may lie a little bit as well, but the womanizer is worse. Okay, let's continue. A player is the most modern of these terms. He also likes to have many conquests, but the focus is on his skill and ability to pick up women. The term came out of the African American community and hip-hop culture, and may have derived from one's ability to play the game. So he's good at playing the game, the pickup game probably, or play one for a fool also, meaning that he's not really interested in serious long-term relationships. But out of these three terms, this might be the most hip, the most in fashion right now. Okay, good. Yeah, some people say lady killer. Could be a little dated, but the media still keeps bringing it back. Womanizer was brought back by Britney Spears. She made a big hit video out of that, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. But again, you hear all three. So let's go over the examples to help us kind of clarify a little bit of a feel between the difference between all of them. The media has often referred to celebrities like George Clooney and Brad Pitt as lady killers. And they're doing it in the more positive way, just meaning the man that's exceptionally attractive to women, not necessarily focusing on him, using and leaving women quickly. So that's our first example. Number two, in his youth, he built up quite a reputation as a lady killer. Well, that might be kind of suggestive of, leaving the women pretty quickly. All right, number three, she divorced her husband because he turned out to be a real womanizer. Yeah, we might say this especially about husbands that cheat a lot and have a roving eye. They might be referred to as a womanizer, but doesn't have to be married, though. All right, number four, he is such a womanizer, he can't help himself but to flirt with any women he meets. So, could almost be a little bit of an addiction for him. All right, and number five, he is such a player. Every nightclub he went to, he was always able to leave with a pretty woman. So again, it focuses on a skill. You might think of it more like happening at nightclubs and things like that somebody might be referred to as a player. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. Again, I hope you got a little bit of a better feel. There's definitely a lot of crossover between these. There are some other terms out there that kind of suggest the same idea as these. But these are, some of the most common. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.